Good morning, everybody. Thank you, Richard. Tomorrow, everyone know what tomorrow is? It's Leap Day. Traditionally, Leap Day is a once in 4 years chance for a girl to ask someone to marry them. I'm not talking about that today. I thought it was an opportunity for us to reflect on how we might improve our relationship skills in business. Use it as a springboard, whatever our relationships are, suppliers, clients, employees, business partners. But the challenge is that we're complicated, aren't we? We're human creatures of habit. It's very complex. 40% of our behaviours are subconscious habits. We talk and we respond largely from our subconscious. So when we're dealing with others, we're often on autopilot. That gives us a real problem because when we're triggered, we respond and we might not be in complete control of those responses. So we want to take control. And there are ways, that's the good news. Many ways. Research has shown that injured athletes recover quickly, more quickly in fact, if they use visualization techniques. Many studies have concluded that there are strong common attributes between fast healers in sport. They might share a strong positive mental attitude. They take personal responsibility for their own healing process, but they also visualize their recovery. Well, that's all well and good, but what does that mean for us in business? We can also use positive mental imagery. So sports people will create a mental image in their mind, pictures of their recovery. That will increase their recovery speed, but it will also then play into their return onto the track. They will become better performers overall. And we can use those techniques as well in business to manage our own business relationships better. Let's take an example of meetings, a challenging meeting. Think of an appraisal or a business contract renegotiation. Take a few minutes to visualize. Visualize the behavior we might demonstrate in that meeting. How we might respond to triggers that we encounter during that meeting. And the techniques that we might use to change the flow of the discussion, to influence the pace of the conversation. They're all things that we can do through visualization. It's so much more than just planning the meeting, which is what we as humans are tempted to do, particularly when we're in a rush. It's about creating a picture in our minds of the behaviours that are going to help us to evolve and change our relationships. Because at the end of the day, we want better positive outcomes. Now, if I was going to tell you that this morning we're going to learn to ski, we're going to listen to some experts, we're going to try on some equipment, watch a few videos, YouTube obviously, because that's the trend, would we be able to ski at the end of it? No, of course we wouldn't. I think we all recognise that we'd actually need to practice to be able to ski. When it comes to changing our behaviours, as humans, we listen, we understand, we think we've got it, we know what we're going to do, and then we move on to the next thing. We've just recognised that wouldn't work for skiing, and in the same way, it rarely works for changing our behaviours because they have become ingrained in us over many years as subconscious habits. Changing any behaviour is a bit like giving up smoking, and we all know someone who's done that. So, visualization is just one technique. There are, of course, many, many others. And I would suggest that Leap Day is an opportunity for us to springboard by thinking about techniques that might work for us in changing our business relationships for the better. The good news is that my Leap Day proposal to all of you just involves an investment of your time. Thank you.
Thank you.